Welcome back to our channel, where we dive deep into the captivating world of numismatics, uncovering tales that transform ordinary coins into extraordinary treasures. Today, we are thrilled to bring you the incredible story of the 1973 $2 coin, a seemingly ordinary piece of currency that has skyrocketed in value to an astonishing $142 million, thanks to a series of rare errors and mistakes during its production. It might surprise you that what many consider simply pocket change can hold such monumental worth, but the journey of this particular quarter showcases how the unique quirks of minting, often dismissed as mere imperfections, can create immense value and intrigue in the eyes of collectors worldwide. When you picture a standard quarter, you likely envision its iconic design featuring George Washington on the obverse side and the majestic eagle on the reverse. However, the 1973 $2 coin boasts something far more interesting, a case of precious minting errors that has fueled auction frenzy and captivated the hearts of avid coin collectors. The allure of the 1973 quarter begins with its minting from the Philadelphia Mint, where precision is paramount in creating the smooth, consistent strikes we have come to expect from our currency. Unfortunately, on rare occasions, the minting process can go awry, leading to a whole array of errors that make certain coins unique and highly desirable. In the case of the 1973 quarter, the coin is notorious for featuring an error widely known as a cud, which occurs when a piece of the die breaks off and results in a raised, bulging area on the coin's surface, manifesting as an unusual and striking design flaw. This particular error lends itself to the 1973 quarter's charm and allure, marking it as a fascinating find that coin collectors yearn to have as part of their collections. The cud error introduces a new layer of complexity and interest, transforming what could have been an unremarkable quarter into one that commands attention and admiration. As the rarity of these error coins reduces with every passing year due to issues like wear and tear, the appeal of the 1973 quarter has surged, fueling a remarkable demand that has driven prices into the stratosphere. Collectors familiar with error coins recognize the significant value behind these unique markings, and the 1973 quarter has become a symbol of the chance and excitement that permeates within the coin collecting community. Not all quarters minted in 1973 possess this cud error, but those that do have garnered attention, forming a fascinating narrative about scarcity, valuation, and the personal stories behind each coin's discovery. This particular narrative fascinates the numismatic community because it illustrates how common objects, when marked with a unique error, can become extraordinary items worthy of attention and significant investment. As with many things in the world of collecting, individuality plays a vital role in determining a coin's worth, and the 1973 quarter's cud error adds a layer of individuality that leads to its striking market value. Every instance of this rare error becomes a conversation starter, offering enthusiasts the chance to share their stories about how they acquired their quarter, the thrill of the hunt, and the rare moments that bind individuals who share a passion for collecting. The phenomenon of discovering an obscure, error-laden quarter like the 1973 model echoes a common theme in the coin collecting sector, the notion that chance and fortune can align perfectly to create a lasting legacy. Imagine the excitement of sifting through a box of miscellaneous coins, only to come across the 1973 quarter sporting a cud error. The instant thrill compels one to dive into the rich history behind the coin and what makes it worth its hefty price tag. Coupled with the advancements in technology that allow collectors to share their findings easily, the 1973 quarter is constantly in the spotlight, with every auction creating renewed excitement and demand. As more collectors become aware of this error coin, they vie for possession, drawing attention and driving up its market value to astonishing heights. The ongoing story of the coin holds tremendous implications for the broader numismatic landscape as well, striking a chord with seasoned collectors and newcomers alike. It serves as a reminder that the world of collecting is as much about the journey as it is about the final prize. Yet there's also a significant economic principle at play here. The combination of limited supply and heightened demand means that even a few coins bearing the cud error can take on a life of their own, amassing guitar-like interest among collectors who understand their market potential. Each collector who adds the coin to their collection does not just engage with a piece of metal but connects with a vivid narrative that comprises history, mystery, and a sense of adventure. Additionally, as with many coins of high value, the impact of professional grading services remains an essential factor underpinning the 1973 quarter's astonishing valuation. The role of these grading organizations cannot be understated. Their evaluations modernize the process of buying and selling coins, allowing coin enthusiasts to understand the condition and rarity of their holdings more accurately. In the case of the 1973 quarter dollar, coins that receive high grades from certified grading companies can see their values immensely escalated. For example, a 1973 quarter with the cut error that achieves a grade of mint state 66 or higher could easily become a hot item on the auction block, creating an atmosphere of competitive bidding among collectors eager to secure the crown jewel for their collections. Consequently, narratives surrounding specific coins also evolve as grading services stamp their approval, offering a symbol of authenticity that resonates with collectors seeking to invest wisely. The social aspect of collecting also adds an intricate layer to the allure of coins like the 1973 quarter. Community events, expos, and online forums create opportunities for enthusiasts to gather, share their passion, and spark discussions about currency errors and market trends. The camaraderie found in such gatherings transforms the act of collecting from a solitary activity to a shared experience filled with stories, insights, and excitement. The thrill of uncovering unique coins and the exorbitant prices they achieve solidifies the bonds of community and shared interest. In these interactions, collectors talk about their discoveries, their search for rare coins, and the moments of serendipity that brought them together, fostering a rich culture founded upon curiosity and discovery. For many, numismatics represents not only a hobby but also an investment avenue that presents the chance for financial gain, leading individuals to become more educated about the ins and outs of the market. The 1973 quarter serves as an excellent example of how deeply intertwined the concepts of stewardship and investment can be, accessing bits of history while indulging in a personal quest for discovery and wealth accumulation. Every time a collector encounters the 1973 quarter, they are reminded of the remarkable stories behind error coins and how they illuminate the journey through the coin collecting landscape. As we reflect on the extraordinary valuation of this uncommon quarter, it's worth noting that its value stems not only from its physical characteristics but also from the sense of connection it represents. Whether it's the tale of a long-lost coin finally retrieved from a forgotten jar or a thrilling acquisition at auction, these narratives connect collectors and enthusiasts, bridging gaps through shared experiences. The story of the 1973 quarter also exemplifies how coins can transcend their monetary value, inspiring conversations and education for new collectors eager to join the community. The embracing of error coins like the 1973 quarter dollar coin encourages a sense of exploration, harnessing the excitement that comes from unearthing hidden treasures where others may only see everyday currency. This enchantment, rooted in history and human experience, fosters a culture that celebrates the delicate balance between chance, rarity, and value, prompting individuals to ask, what stories could my change tell? In conclusion, the wondrous tale surrounding the 1973 quarter dollar coin is a testament to the beauty of numismatics and the intricate interplay of mistakes that can yield breathtaking outcomes. The staggering $142 million price reflects not just the value of a uniquely flawed coin but rather the narratives and connections that arise through the pursuit of discovering forgotten treasures. As we navigate the world of collecting, may we continue to celebrate the unexpected stories intertwined with our currency and embrace the mystery of what may lie within our very own pockets. Whether you're a seasoned collector or simply curious about coins, the incredible journey of the 1973 quarter invites all of us to look more closely at the ordinary and discover the extraordinary potential hidden within. So, next time you sift through coins, remember that something as mundane as a quarter could very well lead you to an adventure filled with history, mystery, and the allure of remarkable value. Happy collecting! Last. Today, we're excited to discuss an astonishing piece of currency, the 1979 quarter dollar coin, which is now valued at an incredible $134 million due to a unique series of minting errors and mistakes that have captured the attention of collectors and investors alike. The journey of this particular quarter serves as a perfect illustration of how even the most commonplace coins can become highly coveted items, thanks in part to the delightful quirks that can arise during the minting process. The story begins at the Denver Mint, which was humming with activity in 1979 as it produced millions of quarters in response to the demands of currency use in everyday transactions. The requirement for fresh coinage rose in the late 70s due to the burgeoning economy, and thus, the United States Mint was relentless in its efforts to keep up with the monetary needs of the public. However, among these routine minting activities, the 1979 quarter was subjected to an error that would later elevate its status to that of a rare collectible. One of the primary errors associated with this quarter is known as a double die, which occurs when the die used to strike the coin is misaligned or inadvertently struck more than once on the same coin. This results in a duplication of the design elements, creating a mesmerizing visual effect that is both peculiar and artistically intriguing. In the case of the 1979 D-quarter, this double die error notably appears on the inscriptions and elements on both the obverse and reverse sides of the coin, capturing the attention of numismatists and creating a kind of visual narrative that elevates it from a mere quarter to a conversation piece and collectible treasure. Imagine discovering a quarter that possesses not just the usual image of George Washington but rather one that has a visually striking doubling effect, resulting in words and features seeming to dance and shimmer when viewed from different angles. This peculiarity inherently adds a layer of excitement and makes each instance of this quarter uniquely special, intertwining charm with potential value, drawing collectors and enthusiasts to secure their very own exemplars. As the interest in error coins grew throughout the numismatic community, it became evident that the 1979 D-quarter was an enticing example that collectors were eager to seek out, creating an atmosphere of competition among hobbyists who wished to discover and acquire these unique editions. As word spread about the remarkable errors featured on this particular coin, prices began to climb, leading to a remarkable surge in demand. The scarcity of these error coins amplified their value due to the limited number of known examples that were struck in this manner. With a finite supply in the marketplace, each quarter displaying the double die error quickly morphed into a golden opportunity for those who knew their worth, enticing collectors into heated bidding wars that would elevate the prices to unprecedented levels. This phenomenon encapsulates a fundamental principle of economics, the relationship between supply and demand. The more collectors desire a certain item and the fewer examples available, the higher the likelihood that the prices will soar. As more collectors became aware of the unique characteristics of the 1979 D-quarter and more of them entered the hunt for these rare coins, the price increased further, culminating in the astonishing valuation of $134 million. This exorbitant figure not only underscores the magnetic charm of collectible error coins but also emphasizes the potential for ordinary objects, like a quarter, to command astronomical prices under the right circumstances. However, the 1979 D-quarter's rise to fame does not solely hinge on the double die error. Other mistakes and anomalies contribute to its intriguing lineage as well, including factors like die polishing errors, scratches, and even instances of misalignment during production that create additional visual quirks. Each of these imperfections introduces its own charm and fascination, adding depth to the appeal of the quarter. For collectors, possessing a coin etched with imperfections deepens the connection to the piece as it serves as a tangible reminder of human involvement in the minting process. These errors symbolize the artistry, technology, and sometimes the chaos that define the production of currency. The poor handling of dies, challenges in machinery, and varying conditions during the minting process all can lead to irregularities that cannot be replicated, marking the 1979 D-quarter as a truly unique collectible well beyond the aesthetic standpoint. Also influencing the quarter's appeal is the community aspect of coin collecting itself, where narratives surrounding specific coins share an intrinsic commonality. These tales often begin with the journey of discovery, the moment individuals stumble across a 1979 D-quarter, whether in their piggy banks, among loose change, or while sifting through collections inherited from family members. Such discoveries reinvigorate a sense of thrill and spontaneity, nurturing lifelong passions that rest at the intersection of history and human experience. Coin collecting is rife with personal stories that engage enthusiasts, igniting a particular camaraderie as they share their own journeys and elicit excitement from the achievements of others. As collectors are drawn together by such stories, the community deepens, prompting individuals to engage more fully with the nuances that make each coin more than just a piece of currency. It transforms into an artifact steeped in fond memories and thrilling pursuits, inviting shared experiences and camaraderie fueled by the quest for hidden treasures. Moreover, the role of professional grading services adds another dimension to the narrative surrounding the 1979 D-quarter, elevating its value to extraordinary heights. Collectors often turn to these grading organizations for assessments of authenticity and quality to ensure their investments are protected and recognized accurately in the marketplace. When an error quarter is graded, it allows collectors to understand precisely how a coin's condition can appreciably affect its valuation, as higher grades, let's say, mint state 66 or above, can significantly increase market prices. A well-graded 1979 D-quarter featuring pronounced striking errors is more likely to fetch a premium price during an auction, thus appealing to collectors who value quality as much as rarity. The essence of high-grade coins thrums with additional vitality, feeding the ongoing conversations about valuation, rarity, and desirability alike. Collectors don't merely pursue the thrill of finding a quarter that stands out, they also become intimately familiar with what drives value in the marketplace, allowing them to navigate the complexities of buying and selling error coins like the 1979 D quarter with greater precision. In addition to the nuances around grading and valuation, the ongoing fascination regarding the 1979 D quarter reflects the evolving nature of numismatics as a whole. In recent years, the internet has expanded horizons, granting access to real-time information and connecting collectors globally. The wealth of data available makes it easier than ever to learn about errors and assess the current market environment, providing avenues for collectors to engage with one another and share insights regarding the valuation of error coins. Online platforms dedicated to coin collecting, like forums and social media groups, offer enthusiastic communities wherein collectors gather to share their treasures, discuss market trends, and seek advice on investment strategies relating to error coins such as the 1979 D quarter. This interactivity engenders excitement and curiosity among new collectors and seasoned enthusiasts alike, encouraging them to explore their own potential discoveries and celebrate the culture that surrounds the hobby. As collecting expands in the digital age, new generations are introduced to the beauty of error coins, sparking wonder and appreciation for not only the coin's monetary value but also for the stories held within them. The 1979 D quarter, in all its glory, coupled with intriguing errors and the fascinating history behind it, becomes a living testament to the passage of time and the relationship between currency and culture. Each coin has its own journey, and every effort to uncover the unexpected creates an inseparable bond between collectors and the history they encapsulate. This connection echoes throughout the decades, ensuring that curiosity thrives in the hearts of prospective collectors while protective instincts drive them to cherish the legacies built around rare error coins. In conclusion, the story of the 1979 D quarter dollar coin is a captivating journey through the intersection of rarity, value, and the human stories behind each error, each discovery, and each moment of serendipity that could lead to becoming stewards of history. Valued at an immense $134 million, this quarter serves as a reminder that even the most commonplace coins can house remarkable narratives and profound significance while embodying the elements of chance, surprise, and community that fuel the spirit of coin collecting. We encourage you, the viewer, to view your spare change as not just currency but potential treasures awaiting discovery, as you never know what incredible history and value may lie hidden within. Thank you for joining us on this illustrious journey exploring the enchanting 1979 D quarter, and may your own adventures in coin collecting bring